Rodgers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They came off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, coach. I thought the ratio was if you got to 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 18 carries, 90 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, here's Chubb again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground.
Devin White.
First down at the Chargers 37. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. It is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he's brought to the
Jesus, they all start.
down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. They're going right back to Pittman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Running jet sweep here, Humphries. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage. Sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Hopkins' kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Former Heisman winner leading them out, the 2-time Pro Bowler in his first 3 seasons, the electric Kyler Murray.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception ball. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely...
And it's out. He put it on the ground.
Oh, my gosh.
Titan football. It is. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? And right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And again, it's Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
There, the Titans are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback.
It's taken in for a
Where?
Titans
Oh, my
touchdown.
God.
Jarvis Landry with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling Well, said it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Nifty footwork at the 45. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook again, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Chargers at 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. That's what they're going to really well here.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Now Cook running right. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part. It's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They run again on 1st down, Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeaux off the edge and dropping him behind the line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Cook up the gut. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. More from L.A. in a moment. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Murray. Looking outside, and he's got him in. That's Cook. And he's going to come up well shy in the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Carlson able to put this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Tennessee offense set to go again. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at
Who is leaving their zone?
You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He gets it to Humphries. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Throwing is Rodgers. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So the interception there. And Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Back to the ground, this time Cook.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Buying time to his left. Able to connect with Dotson. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him with a big play and the first down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he will get in across the track for a Chargers touchdown. Tony Jones. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. You just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown, so 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Called that a very strong gain of 24.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I said, here's a stop on third down.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. To throw is Murray. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half.
No.
In the end zone, touchdown, Tennessee. Jarvis
Friggin' blew it.
with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Chargers going to take over.
Read that defense wrong.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Murray now on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Second and 10. Murray going to throw. Incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
On play action, it's Murray.
No.
Looking end zone, but it it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Take it in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They run the counter with Cook.
Oh.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're
Horrible fullback block.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Here's Murray. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's A.J. Coldell as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here taken in by Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. It's David Ojabo there for the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Chubb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense ain't going to retire.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he pulls it in. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, but not that time.
Oh my gosh.
And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Chubb is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to 11. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. More from L.A. in a moment.
Stupid.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes get down? Tip-tap, tip-tap, get him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, you plays like that, you at least expect a first down there, just 1 yard. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Able to 7.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw is Rodgers. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
As a boss observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. That is through.
God, you gotta pick that.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Are you kidding?
And it's a Titans touchdown.
Seriously?
7 yards. And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
He freaking fell down. Oh my gosh.
After that one, CD, and well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up, and it allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play.
What trash.
He certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Swinging this out right here for Cook. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Shotgun now for Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Murray to air it out again. He's got a man complete.
Let's go.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Murray now on 1st down. Being chased down.
No.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray coming across the field. He finds Dotson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by
whatever.
Justin Reed. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got first his tight end. And he will have the Titans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try to bleed it out.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's Tress Way now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's Murray. And the tight end's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Oh, come on. Can't you get it to the outside?
Incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting, but I'm guaranteed he's probably told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Going deep for Hopkins.
Oh, are you kidding?
Intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to.
Why can't you throw it to the outside, to the corner?
Unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And some space here. And they work well upfield across the 45. And even 100 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. We're leading the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after